So, alright guys, today it's very happy to have another new friend, YouTuber here in Shanghai. What's your name?
Vlad.
Vlad,
Yeah.
yes.
My channel's name's ViiZii.
ViiZii, okay. Yeah, I always see you on Zach's channel.
Zach, yeah, I like snowboarding, so
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just like the visuals of that.
Mhm.
Having snowboarding myself.
Okay, so yeah, today I'm going to do a short interview about yourself. So my first question is quite obvious and straightforward. Why you choose Shanghai as a place to stay? Because China got like different megacities.
Yeah.
Like Beijing, Guangzhou, or Shenzhen.
Yeah, actually, the first time I came to China was in 2014, and my girlfriend and I at that time, we travel all over the place, and we just really, like, as soon as you come to Shanghai, you're like, wow, like anybody would. So, and it is the most international city, so I thought it would be easier to integrate here because there's more
Yes, it is
international
true.
friends, and also it's cleaner.
Okay.
I think Beijing is getting clean as well right now, but like Shanghai is much cleaner than other cities, I thought.
And the pollution actually now is way better than then, right?
Yeah, pollution. That's actually why I came to Shanghai, because the pollution at that time it was much better comparing to the north of Shanghai.
Yeah.
Sorry, north of China.
North of China.
Shanghai was noticeably cleaner, and so many jobs here, right? It's the biggest city in the world, biggest city in Shanghai, in China. So there's plenty of opportunity here for jobs.
Since you are a English teacher, I think a lot of Shanghai's, citizens, they want to learn English and they try to embrace the Western culture.
Yeah, even in 2021, there's still a lot of opportunity to teach English. I mean, I think eventually this opportunity will disappear because, I mean, Chinese people will be able to teach themselves English, right? Even better than us, especially in grammar parts. But right now, there's still a big demand for foreigners to come here and teach English, which is, I'm lucky for that.
So, which part of Shanghai you think it is the most interesting part for you? I mean,
for me,
have you been like a lot of districts?
Yeah, well, since starting my YouTube channel, I've really started to explore a lot of Shanghai. So I haven't been really that much before starting YouTube. The most interesting place to me that I visited before YouTube was Gaoqiao New Town, which is north of Pudong.
Gaoqiao, okay.
Yeah, and they have something called Holland Village. So
Holland Village.
It used to be a ghost town.
Okay.
And it's just like a 1 square kilometer area of buildings built in the Holland style. Which when I first came there, I was like, what is this place? Just like a little Holland village. They even have a windmill. And at that time, it was ghost town, very empty. And but right next to it, there is an old part of Shanghai with a bridge that was built in the Han Dynasty.
Okay.
So some people, think that Pudong has no history, and Shanghai in general has no history, but that's not true. Like if you go to suburbs of Shanghai, you will notice that there's old villages with very long histories.
True. There's an old village called Qingqiao Guzheng. It is close to here, and it's a very good place to visit, and not too many tourists know that place. I can show you later on.
Sure.
Yeah, so, but anyway.
Please do. Yeah, I'm really interested to see as much of Shanghai as possible before I leave China.
Yeah, my channel has some other videos maybe you can check out. I can also send it to you. So next question is, as a foreigner, you need to access all those like foreign apps. It doesn't matter. Leave it.
The cup fell, guys.
So my question is the internet freedom, or is the Golden Shield project or the Great Wall of China makes you some problems to access all those social medias?
I obviously knew that you need a VPN in China, so I got one, and it wasn't very good. Some special times of the year VPN. Then
Okay.
I upgraded to a better one, and that was good.
I think it is not good to promote a VPN because it is illegal here. Are you aware this like laws and rules here?
I'm aware of rules, definitely. But as you mentioned to me earlier, VPN is not totally illegal, right? If you have a company that has a special license, they're fine to use VPN. And the way I see it is, VPN is as much illegal as doing fireworks or jaywalking or something like that, right? Many things are illegal in life, but people still do them. And
it's just a case by case. Some case happened, and you can find it in Chinese news. Actually, someone hop off the Great Wall, and as I said in the last video, try to report someone overseas, and they got caught by the police.
Okay.
I think the rules is not clear here, and it is really depending on the situation. If you are not spreading send a link in the forum, ask 100 people to get off the Great Wall, and it is okay for you. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like downloading movies illegally in the West. I've downloaded maybe 500 gigabytes worth of movies, and that was fine for me. But I'm sure if it could be a good reason, for someone to get to you, because it's technically illegal.
Yeah, sure.
So if the government or whatnot wanted to get to you, that could be a good reason to get to you.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing anything bad. So,
yeah. Okay. Okay. Last question is, as a foreigner here in China, do you feel privileges that you feel like only applies to the foreigners here than Chinese people?
Privileges. Well, I think it's a 50-50 answer. So, for example, at work, definitely I feel like I'm privileged over my Chinese colleagues because my working hours are really flexible.
Okay.
Which is totally unfair, right? They're doing the same job as me. They're coming to teach lessons. I'm coming to teach lessons, but they have to be there all day. I don't. But in legal terms, I don't think foreigners are privileged.
Oh yeah, of course.
For example, I was riding. If you guys don't know, if you have a scooter in China, at least in Shanghai, it's actually illegal to give somebody a ride. Right? So I was given a ride to my wife. We were together on a scooter, and we were at the wrong place at the wrong time. The traffic police stopped us, and he gave me a 50 RMB fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't forgiven just because I have a different face.
What about in terms of the payment compared to the local employment? Do you think you get paid higher than the Chinese people, or you got similar? Or
so yeah, definitely in terms of English teaching, as I said, it relates to my job. We get paid more than the local teachers, which is again unfair.
I mean, I don't want to simply say it's unfair, because in this domain, like teaching English, maybe do you have Chinese teachers in the school to teach English?
No. It's in the UK, it's only now starting to become more common to learn Chinese in schools, and actually that's one of the it's a very requested job by the government in England right now.
Okay.
They're looking for Chinese teachers, guys. So go to the UK and teach Chinese.
No, I mean, here in the English Language Center, do you have a Chinese teacher teaching English in the school? Okay. If your specialty, is more competent than the others, it's reasonable that you get more paid, right?
Sure.
But if you are doing similar job and you get a way higher than the others, maybe that is a kind of unfairness.
Yeah, I mean, the only advantage I have is that English is kind of my first language. I mean, my native language is Russian, but I grew up in the UK, so you
are not some kind of Russian people teaching English with heavy accent.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on here. But I mean, there's some really good Chinese people who are really good at English, and they, you know, work very hard to prepare very good quality lessons.
You mean ABCs or American-born Chinese or?
No, just Chinese.
Just Chinese. Okay.
Mainland Chinese people.
Okay.
They prepare lessons very well.
Mm.
They know the grammar in and out.
Okay.
They're very good at interacting with students.
Mhm.
So they're amazing teachers, but they get paid less. So in that case, it's unfair.
Yeah, I mean, this is a topic that it's some kind of mindset when the parents bring their children to the language center, they would like to see a Westerner or Caucasian teaching in that classroom rather than a Chinese teacher. Right? This is
Yeah,
their preference.
I think this is just still part of the, you know, perception that will slowly fade away.
Mhm.
I mean, I think more and more Chinese people are realizing now that they're very good Chinese teachers that can
Yeah.
teach English. It will change over time, but right now, yeah, you know, English teachers who are from English-speaking countries are, you could say, privileged.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me, like, has some kind of experience engaging with the Western world, then I probably know, you know, the appearance isn't a matter for the kids to study, but for the majority of the parents here, they still think in old way. A foreigner can teach English better. Yeah.
But for example, in my company, when we teach slightly older kids, our lesson is split into two parts, and the foreigner would teach the speaking part,
Okay.
speaking and listening, and the local teacher, Chinese teacher, they would teach the grammar part.
Grammar.
So it's like the company's kind of aware that, you know, Chinese people are better at teaching more technical things like that. But of course, natural speech is taught by. Yeah.
One more thing I want to ask is, if you want to apply a job which is not regarding to, you know, to the language or education domain, if you want to do a high-tech job, or if you want to go to some state-owned company, is that possible for you?
For me personally, no, because I'm not smart enough. But I mean, I know for a fact there are foreigners here who do many different jobs, not just teaching English.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's the biggest share. I would actually like to know the
I think,
percentage of people who are foreigners who are doing teaching English. But I know a guy who is, you know, in a company in sales.
Okay.
He's, you know, doing sales of AC components.
Okay.
I know a guy who's doing IT.
Yeah.
I know a guy who came here with like doing brand, kind of like he was working for a shoe company.
Okay.
So yeah, there's many opportunities other than teaching, but teaching is like really easy to get into. Like all you need is to be native, you need to have a degree, and you need to get a certificate. Which is
Do you think the so-called white monkey job is available? You do or see or feel like to be a model and show up to posing in front of the camera to get some quick money?
I mean, I've never had this job.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you in general perceptions.
I believe it is possible to like do fake. I mean, the way I see it, it's kind of like advertising, right? You're paid to be a model, basically.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I mean, people call it fake business deals, right? Just to take a picture, but it's just. I think I see it as a modeling job. So I'm sure there are opportunities like that, but I've never done it myself.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'm going to ask you, and probably we can keep in contact and communicate more. Maybe later on, even I'm not in Shanghai, we can streaming for the channel.
It's cool. I found your channel. You know, an actual Chinese person doing Chinese topics on YouTube, which is kind of cool. I just found you.
I'm a little bit controversy actually, because I'm not like totally one-sided on the positive stuffs of this country. I put up some very controversy person or event,
yeah,
And
that's what makes your channel even more unique. It's quite amazing to find.
yeah, a lot of rumors on my channel, and yeah, try to swear me. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna say, and it's my pleasure to have a Vlad here. And
Thank you, Mike.
yeah, thank you. All right, see you guys next time.